I can't do that until 73. That's another 5 years away. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and dev myself up a bit. So the one province that I absolutely should not be deving up is that one. But we have a couple of 65s which we can do. So right now the fish provinces are actually worth more money. Do I want to do admin? Not particularly. That'll do. Oh, I have a mission. Expand Betsimisaraka. Oh, hell yeah. Total dev at least 50. Gain 3 base tax, construction cost, and dev cost. In the capital. Nice. Well, in that case, I might as well dev up the capital some more. Which is... Which one's my capital again? I think it's that one. It's not that one. It's this one. Vandotri. Not exactly cheap. Let's just beef up a little bit of everything. Like that. Alright, one more point. Like that. Yeah. And I'm hoping... Yeah, so feudalism is now spreading through my lands pretty nicely. The next problem is going to be to get the Renaissance, though nobody down here has Renaissance, so that's not a huge problem. Alright, so these two have got it, so you're going to be spreading over there, and in fact I've embraced it, so feudalism really is just going to be growing everywhere. Okay, good. Don't I mean pirate companies? Maybe. And I possibly could build some more land troops, and I probably should. I don't think I'm going to bother with cavalry. I think I'm just going to keep going with infantry. Keep it cheap. Any combat which takes place in Madagascar at this point should be from people landing. Royal marriage with Castile? Yes. And with that, they should be loyal. Booyah! We've done it. We've contained them. So Madagascar is now entirely under my control. Morps, you can use exclamation mark uptime. Like this. Province of Mafali is part of the patrimony, and are you? Okay, and now we have everything cored. We could state the southern area. Not sure I want to. So right now, yes, this would be useful. But eventually this land will be given up. Sod it. For now we'll do it, because we're going to be independent for a while. And in fact, when it's stated, the autonomy goes down. So yes, we definitely want to do that. And I'm even tempted to reduce autonomy with the unrest. This stuff's going to rise up anyway. Because lower autonomy means that we get the government reforms quicker, and we have to get level 5 government reforms before we can even think about becoming pirates. And with that, no, speed 4. Speed 4 is fine. Dock engineer, I have 3 exams to take on Monday. You should be learning. Well, go and learn. Exams more important. You can always catch up on this later. I was bad at time management, ended up having to do a 10,000 word assignment in one night, basically had the highest grade in it, which is kind of sad. That sounds oddly familiar. That sounds really familiar. We have a new chief, which did not cost me... Oh, because he came of age. Right. going to say, that didn't cost me stability. Nice. But no, he just came of age. The times of need. The dynasty of our noble chief is certainly a powerful one, though through Ratsimasoe they rule our nation and will do so for many years to come. However, even the great are sometimes in need of help. Thankfully, the Betisimisaraka family has tied strong bonds to other great powers, such as the Vizima bond led by none other than Rungita, chiefess of Iberia. What do I need the most? Frankly, any kind of power. I'm going to say admin. Help with administration, pretty pleased with a cherry on top. Okay, so missionaries. This is a system that has changed, and I do need to select a cult as well. Institution spread. Unrest to counter the cruel. So you can now convert territories. However, converting territories is going to be super duper expensive. The amount of money that converting costs has also gone up just generally quite dramatically. So it's already more expensive, and then it's increased even further if it's a territory. So because everything is currently a state, it is slightly cheaper. But you can already see that these are fairly steep prices. The way to reduce that is religious ideas. So if you do want to go and convert stuff, you are gonna have to get Inquisition effectively, especially if you want to be converting territories. So they have not locked it to just religious ideas as they were discussing at one point. They have locked it behind how much money you make, which, cool. Yeah, seems like a reasonable solution, honestly. And I am going to start converting these places. My missionary strength is kind of terrible. So I'm not going to do the expensive one because I don't want to pay that cost for so long. So I think we're just going to go ahead and start converting you. Oh, producing slaves increases missionary strength. Which is actually the thing that is allowing me to convert this at all. Well, hang on a moment. Is there anything I can do that improves that? I could also switch to Islam. Which wouldn't cost me anything. And found Indian Trade Company. Need to have global trade and own a port province in India, China, Japan, or East Indies. Religious sacrifices is stability and prestige. Firearm regiments we know. Wandering Shaman. This is the one we need. Need to have admin tech of at least 8 and an admin skill of at least 3. Yeah, our ruler is kind of sucky. You're what, a 7.9 is usually my minimum. Hey, we got some more admin power. Cool. I think I'm going to get rid of you and hopefully get somebody better. Plus, then I can choose your name. And we do need to get our dynastic marriages in order if they are not already. Unfortunately, I feel like they probably are. They are. Now, it does occur to me, if we do flip to Islam, then Ajuran is going to be more friendly to us. Edict. Edict would help. Well, would it? It would make things more expensive. Because we're already paying 0.6 state income. Multiply that by 4. No, it's just double. Plus 200%. No, plus 100% is double. Plus 200% is quadruple, right? I don't know how maths works. It's more expensive than just paying them missionary for longer, I think. Where is it? I mean, we currently have a missionary strength of 0.5. We had a strength of 0.15. Ah, sod it. We need to convert this whole area anyway. Oh, that was state income. Maintenance. Okay, we're fine. Yes, this is definitely cheaper. That makes a huge difference, actually. Okay, much better. that ruler is not much better. That heir even. In fact, he's exactly the same. So this would be technically Hungry Gamer. But as soon as I have the prestige to curb you, I probably will. 0 military. Doesn't sound amazing. Thought I was already doing this. Apparently I wasn't. Right, and these guys are actually going to be paying me money now as well. Marvellous. And we're getting separatist threats. Some pretty hefty separatist threats. Down here. Do I have a religious estate? I do. But, yes, I could give the clergy more territory. I don't actually want to do that because that will increase my minimum autonomy. And the more autonomy you have, the slower the reforms go. And as our primary goal right now is to get the reforms, that I can become a republic or a monarchy, that kind of matters. Oh dear, I'm locked in, and we're about to have a fight against somebody with equal strength. At a -2. I don't think we could have gotten more unlucky. There we go, much better. All of this is costing me manpower though. Right, back to drilling. Mafali separatists could still rise up in Mafali, but not for a while. So I think we'll be fine. So yeah, it's definitely going to take the Renaissance some time to reach us. And I really want the Renaissance because I would like some more technology, please. Also, my force limit has gone up really quite dramatically. Could also get more naval stuff. Wow, we're gaining 21 sailors. Actually, our naval capacity has increased hugely. Now, do I want to invest in barks? Caravels aren't around for another 5 tech levels, so yes, I think I do. Or do I? I was thinking about carracks, wasn't I? I'm gonna do something weird. I'm gonna be focusing on my military, because I really want to drill you guys and get that professionalism up. Light blue. Province is bothering your OCD. Sorry, Dana. I'm not changing it. I need it, because I'm going to be giving the southern territories to the light blues. And I'm going to be giving that province to the dark blues. When we are ready to switch to the Pirate Republic. I'm over the force limit. No, I'm not. Right, what's the supply limit here? 17. We can do that. Be interesting if there's a random event that a random ship had crashed and gave you some tech spread. Yeah, but that would probably be reliant on foreign ships actually coming through here. Right, separatists are going to rise soon. Farley. Let's just go here. Why don't I plan to annex them? So to become a pirate republic, you can only have 7 provinces. So the size I am already, I need to give land up in order to become a pirate republic. Yeah, I don't like going on speed 5 because when I do, and somebody like Kilwood declares war, it loses reaction time, but that's actually kind of unlikely. Especially if I improve relations with them again. As well. Can you get more provinces after you become a pirate republic? I really hope so, but I have no idea. And stuff like that happens without me being able to react. This isn't Hearts of Iron 4 where you can play the entire game on speed 5. Oh, stay there. And with that, we have no separatists again for a while, so back to drilling. Naval research is wrong. It seems as if a leading shipwright in our country has written a very convincing document detailing how the ship technology that his rivals have been trying to get funding for will never work. I'm actually going to take the Diplo power because right now I do actually want prestige so I can switch out this air. I remember them saying something about Pirate Merchant Republic being limited to 20 provinces of normal republics. Normal republics aren't limited to 20, it's only the merchant republics. The Pirate Merchant Republic probably is limited to just 20, but I'm not intending to go the Pirate Merchant Republic. Because I'm not intending to do much trade. Do I plan to do a mega campaign at some point? The problem is they are so time intensive. I don't know. I might, depending on how the converter works, convert Shattered Saga. Saga of a Shattered World, rather. And actually that format is working really well for me, where I switch dynasty every couple of years. I'm somewhat tempted to start doing the same in EU4, because I like seeing how the world changes over time. I don't like snowballing, because it makes the game really dull for me. Like in the Helra game, we just kind of stopped playing it, and nobody said anything. Because we snowballed to such an extent where there was literally nobody who could threaten us. And we're in a kind of a similar position with Italy, honestly. Which is also why that one's kind of gone by the wayside. So I'm semi-tempted to start playing these longer grand strategy games. Play one nation up to a certain point where I've succeeded at a certain goal, and then switch to another one and try and do something else. But in the same world, so you have that continuity, but it's still a new fresh game and a new fresh system. Saklava has got feudalism. Managed to convert Anatosi. Good. Let's get that done. Do any buildings make us money? Oh, we can build temples. Hold on. I'd forgotten we could do that. That's a marketplace. Come on, Mordred. Yes, that would help. I'm a little bit cautious about increasing trade too much. Because it really depends on what we do here. Because if we don't increase trade in Zanzibar, then it means that Kilwa's going to get a large percentage of it, which means it's going to be much easier to privateer them later. But do we really want to privateer our home node? Like privateering Aden? Absolutely. Privateering Cape of Good Hope? Absolutely. Privateering Zanzibar? Not sure. Can take more, the dev said there's no limit. Okay, cool. Kilwa's relations are maxed. Relations with the minions are maxed. I was trying to click on this. Okay, so those guys are now loyal enough. And that loyalty is going to go up over time. There's the temple done, so we're going to be earning more money from that. I still don't think we have quite enough to afford an advisor, which is unfortunate. Unless, of course, there's an advisor that increases prestige. Like this guy. 1.1, we could afford that. Worth it. Because that's going to allow me to switch out heirs more frequently too. Have I seen any Quill's Stellaris Let's Play with Mumcorp? I haven't had a chance. This last month, in fact the last 2 months have just been like wall-to-wall busy. Zaklarven, that's going to be in the provinces adjacent to this. And we have a reform. Excellent. So, tribal religion, we have land maintenance modifier minus 10%, or stability cost and religious unity plus 15. I don't think we're going to need the religious unity, because our religious unity is actually going to be decent once we convert everything. So let's go for the land maintenance, especially as we are maintaining a large standing army. Extreme monsoon, that's really unfortunate. Oh, I should actually have checked where that is, because I think they have changed how devastation works. Because control is now just minus 0.8, which is a hell of a lot slower, unless you're adjacent to a fort. In which case the fort is what decreases the control. I don't remember if that's how it was. I mean, Ming does have a lot of forts, so it could well have been that already. Stability or reform progress? Monarch points or getting a pirate quicker? Now, can you go negative? I think you can. No, you can't. Okay, we didn't lose much. Where was that message? I know a German YouTuber called Stylenmollen who plays an E4 game in 375 around the world. Basically plays until his monarch dies, and then lets his community choose another young monarch. Role plays it after the character traits. Can I Diplo annex anyone? Again, Mike, I don't want to Diplo annex anybody because I have to have my nation at only 7 provinces. I'm already oversized. I'm going to have to give up some of this land. I don't want to be taking any more. Hey, Fishy got into another of your universities. That's really good news. Congrats. Emira have just converted. Congratulations. Miltech. I probably do want to do this while I can before the Renaissance prices go too high. And also we can get new soldiers. So, choice of North African, South African, Central African or West African warriors. North African would mean more damage. South African is... No, sorry, North African is more damage and also more damage resist, but no morale bonuses. South African is more damage dealt and more morale damage dealt, which will mean shorter, more brutal battles. Central African is more morale resist in case you have morale issues. I don't think we necessarily have a huge issue with morale. And then West African is full-on defensive, so you have less morale loss and also less manpower loss and less morale loss. I feel like it's either going to be North or South. Manpower actually right now is a problem. We do not generate enough, so I'm going to go North African. Part of that is due to attrition, I know. And also just all the rebels that we keep on having. And also the fact I had no morale. Where are they going? Iblona. Is that one of mine? I feel like that's not one of mine, but that would make no sense. Oh. Why don't you just walk instead of teleporting? That's weird. Hi. Bye. Yemen is preparing to attack the Rassids. Cool. Back to drilling. Let's get this manpower back up. And money continues to roll in, actually. Maybe we do want to build another temple. Minabe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Manabe is the other big province where the trade center is. So we'll go ahead and build that. Although part of the reason I'm earning so much money right now is because we have less of an army. Are you sure about that account? The devs, you can unite all of Ireland and become a pirate republic. Yes, I'm sure. I'm guessing you mean the 7 province thing. I've seen the decision to form the Trade Republic, and it does require 7 provinces. Because it doesn't appear here yet. That's because we are still a tribal. Once we switched away from a tribal, it's still not going to be there until we at least get rid of this. And then hopefully it'll appear and we can have a look. Otherwise, we know if it's still not there, that it's because we're over the size. We can test that. Because Madagascar is technically an island. And it does say if you're an island or have coastal provinces. But how big an island does an island mean? I don't know. In the province, Manabe is completed. Temple in Manabe. Wow, I am really not reading, sorry. I am just not quite with it today. I can get another tech. That's a Diplo tech. That's going to be more trade, but do it because cheap. Want to get as many technologies out of the way before the institution tech penalty goes too high. Oh wow, Matapa's still not even feudal. And there's Renaissance. That feels really early. So as soon as it spreads to Sinai, it's going to start sweeping down the Red Sea and then along the coast. Sweet. It's not that far away. In one of the previous streams, Dev said an island is anything that doesn't have a land path to either Constantinople or Panama. Really? Monopoly company formed. Crowns often granted trading companies the exclusive rights to traffic goods in a region. These monopolies were granted in exchange for a lump sum payment and continuing revenues from the traders. I'm kind of okay with this being a long-term benefit. Let's go and convert that last province. Oh, the problem is, if we do gamble on that, because I still remain a little unconvinced, is it's going to take us a long time to undo any annexations that we do. Hang on, let me find the event again. I know I had it up somewhere. I thought I did. Apparently I don't. EU for Pirate Republic. Dev Diary.